Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. We're nearly there. The week continues. The Pokemons continue to appear in chat. So if anyone needs one of those, I'm not going to completely disrupt train of thought. And yes, we have one there. Do remember, according to the Frauke Information Service, missing things is still weekly. And thank you to the Frauke Information Service for existing. Welcome in, everybody. It is good to see everybody. We've got quite a few people already in chat, so let me try and rapidly catch up while before we even get started, we have a Blast and a Frauke. We've got a Raven and a Seribot. We've got, let's see, scroll. We've reached a full scurry of squirrels, so that's another one on the list of things that I need to donate. We've got, let's keep going, Sin Lily, welcome in. Jerry May, good to see you. Let's keep going. Raven is on a 415 stream streak. That's insane. That really is just yeah, who needs clothes? It's too warm for them anyhow. Yes, welcome into Crazy Kibo. Blunding, welcome in, good to see you. And then we got the Geodude. We've got an Elkhorn who is saying to the skies. Yes, but first we've got to play with Gordon's, hence why I'm currently in Gordonstein. Taryn, good to see you. I think I might have gotten some of that in the wrong order. I apologise. Or not. Hard to tell. Scroll. You never know. I might even catch up eventually. Reminder, misses and catching high IV random are the weeklies. Yes, that's the Frauke Information Service. Miyakula, welcome in. You're the reason I'm currently in Gordonstein. So it's good to know that you've made it here. And yep, scroll a bit more. Phone on 2%. Whoops. 2% on phone is not the best of situations, Blunding. I hope it survives. Take care. Doing well though, apart from overheating. It's just no. However, we have an upside down Miyakula to bring into the fold. At lunch at the office, so peeking on until you're having head back to the desk. Well then, we better get on with this, hadn't we? Because 2% on phone, about 10 seconds. Eesh. That might be about the same for mine. I don't think you have a book yet. Nope. So it's another new book day. Woohoo! Let there be paperwork. I also have a hydrate and a stretch to do. Thank you, Kibo. Sorry. I'll hydrate. I'm trying to keep up and failing miserably. And there we go. There goes the shoulder. Ow. Yeah. So much popcorn. Yes. Everybody remember, hydrate, stretch, med check if appropriate. Look after yourselves. It is important. Alright, so. On 3. Woof. I need to fix that because somehow I've lost it. You run to top up your tea and I catch up. Utter nonsense. Yes. I think building 2 is still the one that we happen to have space in. But we will check on the way over. Oh, no, hold on. 8, 1, 3. Workout counts as a stretch. will you stop being grumpy at the administrators? Good lord. Also, I've seen you end up doing... I've seen you doing all sorts of exercises on stream blending. I'm fairly sure you stretch more than quite a lot. Ah. Let's try the other door. Stop following me. Oh, it's Daisy Low. Hello. Usually you're supposed to stretch before the workout. Alright, we have 3 spots in here. So, yes, I think building 2 is definitely the right one. Your hamstring feels tight for sure. Urban, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Right. Oh, we've got one. Hi, cutie. Hi. Hi. Do I get a hello boop? Yay! Hello boops. I have to get boops from cutie. It's a law. I'm not quite sure how these laws start, and I'm fairly sure it's more law spelled L-O-R-E. But hey, right. Boink, boink, boink. Come on. You're a well-trained Gordon. Thank you. Let's get you into a delivery boat. I'm so glad that I managed to sort that out before I tried the book. I don't know why I've lost the ability to paste into the book, though. Weird. Right. Sir, would you mind getting into the boat, please? Oh, excellent. And chairman chest plate. So we've got a upgrade for Jerry May. I will get to that just as soon as we've delivered an inverted Mirkula. I really wish that it was possible to oh, Fnebble. Twitch trying to get me in trouble. Recruiter raving. Uh-oh. 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 Working on a nonogram, and it's a particularly stubborn one this time, 20 by 20. Goodness. I don't know what a nonogram is. I'm sure it's... anything that's 20 by 20 is going to be difficult. Whatever that... But I don't recognize what it is. I'm sorry. Oh, a number puzzle. Goodness. And Superfast Feg, welcome in. Also known as Pycross. Oh, I think I might have seen those. Right. Did I pick up a lead? Yes, I did. Also, AFK for a moment. Food! Yes. Right. Boing. What was I trying to say before I got completely confused? Oh, yes. I know there's a way of naming things to make them turn upside down. And given the upside down nature of this, it would have been nice to be able to do that and then rename them. But unfortunately, if you rename a second time, they lose it. Or they go back upright. Such is the way of things. We can't have an inverted and named. Right, let's get into the building. It let me paste it, but it won't let me paste it into the book. So I appear to be... I also worry about... You've made friends. You've made friends. Apparently Willikins is wanting a friend. No. Come on. Willikins, will you get out of that boat? No. For the moment, you're just upside down Miakula in the book. I think the sun's about to go down, so before I deal with trying to sort out a bookcase... bookcase? Not a bookcase. Sign. Let's deal with darkness. Yes, we have a new recruit. What would Willikins do? That's right, follow the lead of Willikins. Right. Willikins is just attempting to give... Willikins is attempting to be a good mentor. Let's go with that. Right. I'm going to briefly take away control. Let's see if we can get this back functional again. Dashboard, stream manager, reward requests queue. If I copy that, right. You see, it's not letting me paste. I can't paste into a book. Weird. How odd. Let's see if we can sort out the... let's see if it'll let me paste into a sign. Nanian, welcome in. Right. Nope. Come on. Copy. Hey. Aha! Hold on. It's that standard I've been tabbing between instances of Minecraft issue. There we are. Minecraft, why do you have to be so confusing sometimes? Ah dear. Welcome back, Taran. Right, we can go back to that. Yeah. Noodles, what are you doing? Right, brain cell, there we are. Have I got that right? Yes. Okay. 8:14. So, I've had issues in the past, and there have been situations where certain key presses have to be preceded by me hitting Alt, just because I keep Alt tabbing between instances of Minecraft. But now we have an inverted Miakula. You have a full set of name tags. Yes, you're up next, Jerry, mate. Let me go and sort the books out, because I don't yet have Miakula on the bookshelves, so I've got to do that first. Decided to jam your hip straight into something sticking out of the bookcase. Ouch. Why did you do that? Also, close the door. LMMA. I think we're on to this bookcase. There we are, which puts Miakula over here. Crikey, I may have to rebalance the bookcases. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. Right, Jerry May. There you are. So, Swampalicious is getting an upgrade to chainmail chestplate. 14. In building 6. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might need it. I'm just going to continue to use a cheap ball in an attempt to miss it. Right, first question second, third question's last, and 8th question's in the middle. Do I have a chainmail chest plate hanging around up here? Or do we have to go shopping? Survey says I've got to go shopping. Well, I've got to go back to the shopping district. So, hello! And away we go! You know, sometimes I really should just ride through this gap on a horse. To a clothing store. Yes. Well, it's less a clothing... Well, it is a clothing store, but it's also an armory. To the armory! Chainmail chestplate. Woohoo! Have you only missed 3 Pokemon this week? Sheer brute force luck. Whoops. I'm trying to eat and replacing my clothes constantly. That's not the right way of doing it. Wouldn't I need a... Feg. You've been around Elkhorn and Blast too much. At least Elkhorn reads out of a book. What's your excuse? It's too late for you. Save yourselves. Innocent. Yeah. Alright, Swampalicious, as recruited by Jerry May, now has... yes. Well, Swampalicious's top has been worn repeatedly by me by accident. But there you are. They have been upgraded to a chainmail chestplate. And... Yep, there we are. So let me store their... I... Look, just because I accidentally wear chains, Taryn. Oh boy. I'm going to regret that statement at some point in the near 12 seconds. Eee. Swampalicious, new from Haagen-Dazs. I'm not sure if it'll be clipped or turned into a quote. Either way, I'm going to regret it. Alright. Okay, we are not supposed to be here. Let's go and do something useful. We are not in the Nether today. That was yesterday. Today, we need to spend a little bit of time heading back to the airship. Right, come on. I do so look forward to having better nether tunnels. It would be nice to have some better tunnels to fly through. You see, Taran, the advantage to this is that's about as much as I can remember at the best of times as well. Good God, how many double chests have I got over there? That are probably all netherrack. That reminds me, what am I up to on netherrack? 415,000 netherrack have been mined. Oy. Yeah, I might have mined another 15,000 while relaxing yesterday evening. I love the fact that, to me, mining 15,000 netherrack is relaxing. Oh my. Dragon! Dragon! Mining netherrack is relaxing. For me, it is. It's mindless. I can sit there and do it, and the only thing I have to worry about is the occasional angry marshmallow. I'm thinking that the angry marshmallows are just going to be easier to deal with by sending them to Blunding. That way, he can toast them. Whee! Right. Let's get the camera count over here. There it is. Whoa. So... Oh dear. Chat. Will you stop being gremlins? Or more to the point, will you stop being horny gremlins? That sounds worse. Ah, dear. Thank you for joining us, Miyakula. Thank you, and I'm glad we were able to get I'm glad we were able to get your Gordon into place while you were here and while you were able to see things. And Sci-Fi, welcome in. Shush. How else does chat keep the streamer entertained? I am not commenting on any of this. Oh, dear. Gremlins, the lot of you. But at least it's gremlins in a good taste. If I ever thought that you were gremlins in bad taste, I would tell you, and I would probably block out things so that you couldn't be gremlins anymore. So, while we are not blocking things, let us work out what we're going to be doing today. Last week, while we still had any form of... Oh no, sorry, we didn't have any sanity. Sanity is a myth. Sanity is a legend. Change of subject. How do I plan to light up the ground under the airship to prevent mob farm formations? I don't. Yet. I don't... Yes. Welcome in, Glam Pixie, and no comment on that one, Taran. I don't know. Creeper explosions will light it up every now and then. I will probably be working out the ground level at a future point. I think this area is likely to become a dock, and I might put in some actual waterborne ships and light this all up as a dock area. Because that would kind of make sense. Not only airships, but ships. We'll have to figure that one out. I've got the back end of the airship to do twice. I've also got the front end of the airship to do once. This will become Doc. Doc Nickel? Do I have the patience to turn into a doctor? No. Doc M77. No. Glam Pixie is on a 155 stream streak. My word. Thank you, Pixie, and do enjoy the cooling nature of roaming around without everything. Have a good nap, Urban. Right. Where are we? What are we doing? Why are we getting so gremlin-y? Breezy. It's not easy being breezy. You know what? Let's just fly up here. Okay. So, we still have a decent supply of materials last time I looked. I'd say that's a decent supply of materials. So. Ooh, am I carrying torches? No, of course not. Why am I not carrying torches? Where's my ender chest? Oh well, we'll just have to use the one in my inventory. That one's got lighting materials in it. Let's grab some torches. Oh, before I end up muttering and ranting about the fact that I don't have any storage space in my inventory, let's put the 3 stacks of copper out of the way. Those are for future elements. Future elements. Yes, I have plans. You may commence screaming and running away now. Right. So, let's just go with the basics first of sorting out how we're going to actually I've already stuffed up. Well, that didn't take long. It's been 2 seconds and I've already got things in the wrong place. Bye. I never liked those materials anyway. Right. That doesn't feel right. Hold on. That. Huh. Maybe that should have been like this. This should have been here. This should have been there. And these shouldn't have been like that at all. You know what? Having dropped that many materials out of the sky, I should probably go and collect them. Today is going to be a fishing for materials kind of day. I can see this going up. At least there's no dolphins stealing my materials. Is that everything? Heck no. Hitboxes may be shown, but they are not showing anything of use. Okay. I'm already underwater, Feg. Is that enough hydration for you? Number of days Scott's that has spent retrieving stuff from the ocean this week. ++. Since it's salt water, no. Water everywhere. And time for Scott's to drink rum. Rum! Rum! Till me bones float. Hail hydrate. Let's steal everything from Prince John. Oh, Prince John. Either that, or just have a dancing hamster. And we have a Whismer in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch another Pokemon. I don't spend all my life trying to pick up things from underwater. It just happens to feel like that sometimes. I'm just going to keep working in wood for the moment until I work out what shape I want. Actually, Feg, you're going down in my estimations. You really are. Did I even attempt to catch that? Who knows? Let's try anyway. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to... there's gonna have to be some blending going on here. That's blending, not blunding. I'm just gonna keep using the warped blocks. Well, I'll have to go and collect that in a minute. Where's my bed? But will it blend? I love the fact that I've got a perfectly good hoe in my inventory and I'm not remembering to use it. Right. And since I'm up in the air, I can't remember to take my hoe to the beach either. For anyone from Doom and Cuteness remembers that one. What are you forgetting to remember? To take your hoe to the beach, Taryn. Everyone remember to take your hoe to the beach. What is the name of... Oh, actually, I haven't named my hoe. Goodness. I should really consider naming my hoe. This conversation is getting weirder. Why is it getting weirder? Is it Silk Touch or Fortune or neither? This one is Fortune. I like my hoe to make me a fortune. Oh boy. I wish the English language hadn't decided that the gardening implement and the other thing needed to have the same word. Exactly. Poor Santa with his ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Have you been a good little boy? At some point I need to bring... I'm surprised that's the one that got quoted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. That's in the wrong place, and it's best. I just tried to look at... I'm going to have to look back, chat, Jerry May. There's often a little bit too much, particularly when I'm attempting to build. Scroll, you all. I'm not sure about that name. Apparently, I can't get through here. I can. Right. Back in a bit. Meeting time. Have a good meeting, Raven. So, how the heck am I gonna... This feels like it's that moment where things start to fnurble. How the heck do I get this to not... Grr, arg. Fnurble. Is it going to be like this, and then... Is this effectively going to be a cube? I kind of feel like I missed a... Hold on. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It needs more this end of the fuzziness than that end. But it's gotten wide. It hasn't gotten... Somehow I feel like it's missed a step when it should have gone inwards somewhere. Something doesn't feel right. Let's keep going, but I think I might need to... Oh, I need more materials. At the moment, I'm using the joyfully easy to get hold of wart blocks, because they're also easy to remove. So what I think I might need to do is... no, not that. Why does... The other thing is, why do I seem to have an inaccurate number? Oh, I see. Like that. And then... You see, actually, that probably would have been... mistakes were made. How do I get to my building site? I want to be on top of what I'm building, not inside of it. Right. Leap of faith. It'll do. I wonder if I need to do that and then that. Yes, that'll do. And then another one of these, and then that. Ooh, that's close. That looks really rather close to a shape that might work. Might need to take out that one. and... No, I think it was better with that one in place. Actually, I'm not sure. Geronimo! Ow. I will follow you down into the depths of the sea as I fall from the sky and wonder. Wow. All the pain. All the pain. How long till we get the bookshelves? Because vertical half slabs would be really useful right now. Actually, I don't think we know how long till the bookshelves. Unfortunately. Alright, let's just do that. Right. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think I would probably need to do a bit of this to blend it. No. I've still got a hoe and I'm not using it. I'm not going to bother flying over there to sleep. I'm just going to sleep here. Scott sleeps anywhere. Any platform, any chair. Any platform? Eh. Right. Let's see. I think that's probably right. This probably feels like it could do with being a little bit more like that. Take out this one. Actually, that's looking a little bit too done in. That's better. But like that. At which point I probably need to do that. Wasn't this? I sleep, just not very well. That's not the thing to use for those, but hey. That's better. Okay, that's working. This area's not, so that's... I suspect the actual answer is I sleep, but only when my nieces allow it. Hello, Bo. Welcome in. Let's add to this. Possibly like that. Yeah, it's better. This is the thing. I'm starting to really regret doing anything to do with airships. Because the shaping is driving me up the danged wall. Yeah, this one. Or should that be the shaping is driving me into the air? It's all up in the air somewhere. Only 3 more airships to go. What? 3? Why 3? Hold on. Why 3 more airships? No, what? Why 3 airships? Because then it'll be a glorious fleet. Different FF airship design. Any of the ones without balloons. Yeah, I should have probably thought about doing things without balloons. I mean, a couple of the... Hold on. I'm going down too far. No! What I want is up here. Because things come in threes. You lot are attempting to cause the scope creep again. Why not 30... Allow me to respond to the concept of 30 airships with the only word that comes to mind. Fnurbles. Also, why can't I not catch things? The Hindensplut here, balloons and airships on idiotics. They look good. That's the problem. They're fun. They're nice things to have. They work well with a steampunkish concept. And less terrain editing. Yes. I think I might actually be happy with the upper the upper shaft. The upper half. One of these wins. Good things come in threes. That's why literally every Nintendo boss ever takes 3 hits to beat. Definition of hit takes changes. Good things come in threes. That's why for Impossible Minecraft, the dragon had 3 heads. Could the 4th airship have crashed? No, but it might be in a building site. Hold on. Where am I? Wrong area. I mean, we've got to have a naval dockyard somewhere. Ah, not that one. Oh, fnibbles. Once you go past 2, it becomes a Hydra. Yeah, well, all I know was it was definitely attempting to murder his late one. That's possibly overkill. Maybe I should have just done... Ah! Yep. Today I have it. Excuse me while I hide. Ah! Dolphins! Sudden and unexpected dolphin's grace. I did not ram myself into the airship that fast. That was purely unfair. Minecraft, yep, nah. Yeah, no. Right. I think I like the shape of the top of this, so what I'm going to do is get a whole load of... Flee! 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 Where in Smeg did you come from? Ah, same place you did as well. No. Heck no. Go away. And this is why the other airships crashed, yes. Somehow I have creepers on my insides again. Ah, there we are. Really? There's like 5 blocks that it could have spawned on in the whole of the airship. And of course, it was a creeper. Or 2 of them, just to really hammer home the fnurbling. Fressen, frellen, mutter, dick dastardly. Right. Okay. Am I safe from needing to yell flee, flee, flee suddenly? Let's put it another way. There were 5 whole blocks in the entirety of mob spawn radius that it could have spawned in. Yeah. So of course it did. I will spawn. But why did it have to be creepers? Do the mob spawning mechanics have comedy written into them? Don't answer that. The answer's probably yes. Right. Now that I'm not going to grab flee, let's grab the materials I want to be able to actually work on this section of the ship. Because I needed some earth-shattering kaboom, yes. Remember those missed gusts from yesterday? They just crossed worlds. Oh, missing gusts even. They're trying to blow everything up. They're trying to make me go boom. It goes boom, bitty boom, bitty boom, bitty boom, boom, bitty boom, bitty boom, bitty boom, 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 boom. Right. At this point, I think we need to bring a ghast into the action. The change in light spawning levels is very nice, Taran, because it means that torch spam is so much less. Because it just has to have a light level of above 1. Oh, sorry, above 0. Doesn't even have to have above 1. Come on, Puffy. Let's get some work done. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, usually a bad combination of letters. Yeah, I thought that was that was the case. Puffy, do you mind? Chat option. Do you go with a dark cherry desk mat because it matches your desk more? Or do you go with a natural bamboo because having a light? Given you, Taran, I feel that we're missing a question here. Which is more likely to show all of the cat that's going to be left behind? Oh, desk mat. So, under the desk mat. Chair refuses to roll well on this carpet. Yeah, they do tend to do that. Okay. Don't need that on. Right, let's see. I need... to do that. Still go with lighter mat for kitty safety. That might actually be probably the most sane and sensible. Carpets? Luxury. I think the natural probably would look good anyway. Frauke might have the right point there. Yes. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which probably means I need to take out most of this. Uh, 2, which means almost all of this is wrong. So let's just retrieve most of this for the moment. I seriously still keep forgetting that I have to look down to move a ghast down and not hold shift. I feel like I lost a bit there, but we can never go back. Okay. I saw far too much of the inside of that block for my liking. Look after yourself, Blast, and thank you for joining us. Tomorrow is a chaotic day. Hopefully not too chaotic. Two. 1, so I need to take that one back out. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Something tells me I'm gonna have to build this and then start bringing in the shading. So let's get this built and then shade it. Two, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check, please. Ooh, that reminds me. There's a model maker that I follow on YouTube who's currently building the Winnebago from Spaceballs. I may have to go and watch that series because a model kit of the Winnebago from Spaceballs sounds quite fun. Check baby, 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep, no, 3. I was about to say, why is it the wrong shape? Here we find a Scotsman as he attempts to work out why is this the wrong shape. What am I doing wrong? Why? Ow! Am I embedded into a wall? And we have another Pokemon in chat for anyone who might want it. Probably an off by one. Not sure the off by ones are the reason why I'm embedded in a wall. They might be. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm fairly sure that's the 2. 2, 2, 1 there. Where am I? Ah. Okay. Yeah, got it. 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. That's actually a yes. And then that. And then actually that's another one like that. Yes. That's better. That's the right shape. I hope it is. Here we find Scotsman having a little bit of a nervous breakdown as he attempts to work out, what am I doing? Why am I here? What is the meaning of life? And why is 42? No. Y equals 42. No, well, if I'm at Y level 42, I think I'm a little bit high for where I should be. That. 2. Oh, for goodness sake, Scots. Would you mind getting these blocks in the right place? Yes, I would mind getting them in the right place. Ow. Oh, Fnibbles. And it takes so long to break wool. You. Not you. I think that's the right shape. So let's dock our ghast. Solve for 42. Why? Actually, I suspect that's more. But why? Why? Yeah. Right. Okay, that's that works. I do believe we have the right shape for the airship back end of the bit we're working on. So let's get back on our ghast and come up and texture it, because there's a lot of bits that are the wrong color. Like these. Those probably can be this. For the moment. Did I pick up any wool? No, I didn't. Dang nabbit. I'm not sure which is the most insane out of all of this. Attempting to build this airship, or attempting to build this airship, and starting from first principles by hand. Where first principles is all of the dang curves. Why did I not just use something that generates curves for me and then bring it in through something like Lechematica? Oh yes, I'm stupid. Or just crazy. Mental note. In future, use Axiom to do all the difficult work. And then just bring it in via Lechematica. It'll probably save me a lot of my brain. But I've been trying to avoid being one of those streamers who does a lot of stuff on... Now, this is not doing down streamers. I've been trying to avoid being a streamer who builds a lot from Lechematica. I would be happy sort of, you know, designing the stuff using Axiom and so forth. But it's the fact that I would then have to actually bring it in using Lechematica. And that's the bit that I don't like the concept of being a builder who is just effectively operating as a 3D printer. I'd end up having to basically just build all of that off stream. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry. Let's start bringing in a lot more of this. And congratulations on 50 scurries. Goodness. We've got quite a lot of people who are starting to get right up there with the scurry count. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Really? Really, Scott? You're gonna build it like that? Completely wrong? And again. Give me back that wall and put it there. Thank you. Alright. I should probably... Actually, at this point, I think I've done... No, I haven't. Let's get these to wool. This is that moment of how do I get the right texturing here? Because I've got not much space and it needs to go up through the textures quite quickly. It also doesn't help that that was a single floating block on its own. Goodbye! Scots. I know you're into the point where you've just reached 3/4 of the way in, and it's probably safer just to complete finishing it, but you should remember that you have a hole. Right. I think we're above the midpoint. So from here on out, we can work downwards and just jump up and down the dang thing. The lower edge is, I would say, done for texturing. So let's get the upper side done. You two. That one will make wool. Those two should be wool. That one should probably be this. This definitely should be one of those. That should be a wool. That should be a wart. This is a hyalhadrate. Hyalhadrate. Thank you, Feg. And a stretch as well. Oh, come on. Get the chair to roll. You know, ow, 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 ow. Ow. Yeah, that was a squeak. Ow. Thank you, Feg. Right. That. Actually, while we've got that hole in, let's collect the materials that we've been dropping on the inside of this. And then climb out through the hole. Fnebbles. Certainly less like a stretch and more like a complete chiropractic adjustment. Yeah, there are days that it feels like it too. That's a rocket, not a piece of material to building with. Apparently large portions of me are slightly cracked. Or need to be. I know this looks weird at the moment because it's all the warped hyphae without being stripped yet, but we'll get to the stripping in a minute. And yes, I'm aware of just how wrong that sounds as well. This area is wrong because we shouldn't have any of this left up here. Oh my. Actually, before I do that, I should probably kill the bit below it. Welcome back, Raven. That's one way of reminding us you're back. We also have a Whimsicott waiting on another meeting to start. Okay. I'll try and avoid constantly saying stupid things whilst you're here. Granted, I know that would be entirely out of character and very difficult for me. So the rest of the stream will be silent. There are days I think that would probably still result in me getting quoted for something stupid. Right, let's strip my airship. Perfectly silent and still say something that would result in me being an absolute derp. Is that all of them? No, there's one behind me. Okay, how does that look? That's not bad. I think I need to possibly bring the wool down a bit further. I feel like I've got the planks running too high up in comparison to some of the other sections. Certainly this area feels like it should have been more like that. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's do a little bit here as well then. I do that. That changes the balance quite a lot. And I know I'm on the cam account, it's just, it actually probably lets you see what I'm doing better than seeing it up close. Here, have the mid-ground. You're seeing it up close instead of right in my face. Oh hey, you're in the wrong place. You shouldn't be there. Probably neither should you. And you definitely shouldn't be here. That's better. That just those sort of 5 or 6 blocks changed the tone quite a lot. Right. Let's pick up all the stuff that I've dropped on the inside. Straighten up my insides. Also means we can retrieve some of the wool that we're not using for the actual shaping. Oof. For some reason I half expected to end up falling to my... I was about to say falling to my death, but it's... there's like a 6-minute fall from up here. I could order a pizza and then remember that I need my elytra and still have time to actually equip it. Although I might have to collect the pizza on the way down. Never let you go. Right. Is that at least... Nope, there's still some up there. Anything that's got nothing on either side of it is probably out of place. Right. That's pretty good. I think we've got the shape of the back of that section now. The question becomes, should we build this one, or should, is this completely independent? No, because this ring is not, this ring is going to overlap it, so I should build this ring and then cut it into it. May I cut in? No. Well then. The alternative is we might want to start detailing the edge of the airship. Ah, no, you don't go in there. You do. You go in here. You, and you go in there. And you go in here. Right. Okay. I need... How inconvenient. Yes. It's an inconvenient truth. Ah! Ooh! Ooh, ah, spruce fence. Ooh, ah, thing that I need. Ooh, ah, spruce fence. It is what I needed now. But what I actually also need is several... Oh, yes. Several tons of spruce trapdoors. Oh, do I want spruce trapdoors or... Yeah. Yes, probably. Let's see what we've got by way of spruce down here. Not enough. That's not good. And to think, I was harvesting all the spruce back at IKEA, but I didn't bring any with me. I thought I had more here. Apparently, it was had all been invested into fences. I fenced my materials. No. Oh my! Is Feg going all Sylvester Sneakly on us? Or is that Snidely Whiplash? Dick Dastardly. Okay, option 3. I mean, Dick Dastardly was a bit more incompetent than Sylvester Sneakly. I mean, Sylvester Sneakly was incredibly incompetent, but always started the episode with Penelope Pitstop in peril. Ah, I see. You like the incompetence. Right. Okay. Plus Muttley. Yeah. Fressen, Rellin, Frullen, Mutter, Dick Dastardly. Fnurble. Yes. Dastardly and Muttley. Certainly responsible for so many failures. Right. Let's take Puffy out for a flight. Come on, Puffy. We need to make the edge of this airship look like it's held together a bit better. Also, I suspect I need to move this torch up because I'm going to be placing stuff here. Ba-doing. Doing. Interesting how many of these have the torches at this level. Actually, I think what I'll do is a bit of this. It's there. I might need to include some stairs for this. Inari, welcome in. For some reason, I now have this image of Muttley just sort of saying fnurbles or something. Muttley and the racer. Yeah. Okay, I need some stairs. And I think I also need... Oh no, I can reverse that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Welcome in, Olivia girl, and thank you for your first time chat. Yes. And typically, just as you say that, the ads go. What did I come down here for? Oh, stairs. And thank you for the follow. No, wrong one. Still the wrong one. Take 3. Take 3 stairs into the follow. Yes. Don't need the rockets. Come on, Puffy. Puffy. Ads will be finishing any second, and I'll say hi again. Right, what I also want to do is take out that and this and swap them. Right, welcome back from the ads. Welcome in, Olivia. You catch me as I am attempting to figure out how to make this airship look a lot more like it's held together. How are you doing? And have you had a good Thursday? That's better. That feels like it's yeah, that feels like it's a bit more sensible now. Now the stairs, I think, need to go there. I'm a little bit uncertain about this bit. I might have to place... Oh, I wonder. Hold on. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Running ads to avoid pre-roll and then having somebody join and immediately getting an ad anyway. Yeah... I swear Twitch just doesn't like me. I'm doing okay. I am having great fun trying to make this thing work. And it's getting there slowly. As you can see from the live camera count up in the corner, this is a small airship. It doesn't help that the ghast is in the way. I'm not sure I like that bit. That looks too solid. Yeah. Well, we've got the bands around the edge of the gas bag, but I need something to go along the sides of it to make it look like Feg. Fnurbles. Just Fnurbles. I think I might have to do that. Ooh. And welcome into the Pokemon community game as well. Right. It's not next week. I won't be done with this one. It's the week. What is it with you lot and trying to make me suffer from a nervous breakdown due to ridiculous builds? Besides, after this airship is built, we're building the tower that it's moored at. Ah, my beloved grass cat. The only grass type starter that you've ever gone with. No. The next build after this airship will be the tower that it's connected to. Or moored at. There's no point in moving on to another airship until we've done that. Because otherwise, this is just going to take far too long before I have anything that's solid building that I can put a that I can put a, what are they called? You know, the rings that I've been putting in that have the oh yeah, nether portal. Scots meet Scope Creep. Scope Creep meets Scots. In your 5 years of being on Twitch, for the first Scottish person you've met. Oh, we can so solve that problem. We can so solve that problem. There are several around, and thank you for the ball of words. There is another streamer called Corrupted Tree who is also a. I'm not sure if Tree's streaming at the moment, Feg, but also we raided him yesterday, didn't we? So that's two issues with raiding out. But there is another streamer called Corrupted Tree who is also far more fantastic and is also Scottish. And actually has more of a Scottish accent. Mine only turns up when I'm drunk. You or tired. Or around a certain pixie in Final Fantasy XIV. It would be, let me just check, that one. They're on the mod actions list, Taran. Although you generally have to be on the mod page to be able to get to it. Do I really need these here? Puffy, I'm going to jump off of you for a second. I need you not to run away and let me fall to my death the moment that I attempt to leap back. Thank you, Puffy, for actually being a good ghast. I swear, Puffy has a habit of flying off just as I'm about to land on them. Anyone would think I was too heavy. You prefer the view that doesn't have dozens of extra buttons that the cats can hit. I can understand that. Yes. Button, 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 cat, button, cat, button, cat, button, 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 cat, button, cat, pushed by cat. I think under these circumstances, I am about to do something very stupid. Right, let's find my bed. Right. If I place a bed here, and I sleep, are you going to be good, Puffy? No, you're probably not, are you? You're going to... Yeah, no. He's off. Puffy's gone. Puffy. Puffy. Don't make me base jump onto you. Oh, fine. There we are. I swear these ghasts, they just fly off the moment that they can. Oh, and it's time for another chiropractic interval. Heil hydrate. Given the number of times you've nearly banned, timed out, etc., someone will put the chat into shield mode. Without their help, yes. I've actually got a button for shield mode. I deliberately set that up just in case. Oh, and... ow, 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 ow. Stretch. If you remember, if you make that much noise when stretching, you probably need to do it more often. Ooh, misses. Right. Where were we? I did it, or I stretched it that away. Tell me why I make so much of that noise. Tell me why I make the evil creaking noise. Tell me why I make all of those popping noises. It's 'cause I stretch that way. Yeah, I don't know where that one came from. That's... Badoop, badoop. Hey, we still got some of these left. No, that's in the wrong way. Come back here. No! No, I suspect it's because we're old and our spine's haters. Look, my spine has hated me for years. To the point at which I'm fairly sure it's considered a medical atrocity. Sorry, medical anomaly. Same difference sometimes. Yeah. And thank you for the check-in as well, Olivia. Your spine is an atrocity too. Congratulations and welcome to the Atrocity Archive. Oh, no. We're not going anywhere near the Atrocity Archives. I've read that book. Queuing for PvP. Anyone else coming? The only PvP I'm doing is against my spine, apparently. It's very annoying when your PC crashes. Oh, no! Not the crashes. Just blame Twitch. It's clearly Twitch's fault. And if it's not Twitch's fault, it certainly will be soon. Right. Your spine is thoroughly fnurbled. Okay, I am nearly out of trapdoors again, so that's a bad situation. But we've got a new tree, so I can go and cut that down. And while we're at it, try to figure out how the Pokemon game works. Short version. Every 15 minutes or so, a Pokemon will appear in chat that you can attempt to catch. You will have gotten given a set of starter Pokeballs when you did the PokeStart command. You also get a Pokemon. What you can do is collect the Pokemon and... when they appear, every 15 minutes one will appear in chat. You can use the Pokeballs by using Poke-Catch to try and catch them. By hanging out in a chat that actually has the Pokemon community game in it, you will gain Poke-Cash, which will give you the option of buying more Pokeballs. There is a small applet below chat if you're on a PC, on a browser, and in a separate tab if you're on a mobile, in which you can see all the things that you have, all the things you've caught, and so forth. Hey Lancerad, welcome in. You were out picking berries. Your spine did not like that. No, but you got berries, so that's a good start. I think that's the short version of the... I think there is also... Yes, there you are. That should give you a good idea of all the things that you can do, including shopping and throwing your Pokeballs, etc. It is not unique to my channel. It is a thing that runs across Twitch, and yeah, sorry, combat and trading. Excellent. Thank you, Vrake. This is not unique to my channel. It is a cross-channel thing, so if you encounter any other channels that have it, you will also be you will have the same Pokemon and be able to play in those as well now that you've joined it. Effectively, it is one Pokemon community game across all of them. Worst part is, you Google to find the commands, and the most you find is a clearly outdated PDF, and you know not. Ah. And in about 1 minute and 50, we should see a Pokemon appear. Ow. Aha! There's my trapdoors. And my stairs. We'll just use those. Right. I need a grip on reality. Ooh. Oh, that, okay. Oh, I know somebody who's going to be interested in seeing an emote that's a raven like that. Right. Raven Trickster, one of another streamer and also a fabulous person who also happens to be one of my mods in here. I've been very lucky to have a few people who are fantastic mods around, and fantastic people. And then we've got the rest of chat, who are just gremlins of the highest, most fabulous order. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Ya, da, da, ba, ba, ba. Right, and then we take out... Actually, let's just do the next ring, and then we'll get off the ghast in a minute. Oh, we can't do the next ring. Because we don't know where it's going to line up. Actually, no, we do. I take it back. We know exactly where this ring's going to line up. Yay! Actual sensible planning. Hold on, that can't be right. How dare we plan? We can't plan. No such thing as planning in this chat. Oh, and there we are. We have a Pokemon in chat. It is a Miss Dravius. And let's try and catch it. So if you type exclamation mark poker catch, that will record you attempting to catch that Pokemon. Miss Dravis. Whoopsie. Hey! That's a catch. And so it begins. Now that you've caught your first Pokemon, you will find yourself. Does it evolve into Moneypenny? Miss Moneypenny. So, Miss Moneypenny, where shall we go this evening? Yep. Now you have caught your first caught Pokemon. The game has you now. From here, it is only a matter of just how many Pokemon you want to try and catch. Meow. Right, let's deal with the area here. I'm gonna do that. And where's my torches? There they are. And at this point, that can run neatly straight through this gap. Which was partially why I left this gap the way it was. Because it'll look like... Hold on. No, that one should go up. It'll look like it's holding together the sections of the airship. Whoops. You can, but that's done from within the little applet. You've got two options. You can either do... well, that doesn't help. I've not started, so I won't finish. Oh, that looks so much better. That actually feels like this thing's held together a bit more. Ah, thank you for okay. Yes. Frauke's just said what I was about to. I like that. That feels like it's the sort of shaping that holds this thing together. It's got that sort of metal... Not metal... Oh. Ooh. Can it be about 3 weeks from now, please? Dang it. Maybe 4 weeks. Mojang! I've suddenly thought it would be perfect to use copper bars instead of the spruce fences and just go with copper all the way through this. Although, to be honest, I quite like the contrast of the I quite like the contrast of the spruce. So I think I prefer the spruce. Just leave a gap and come back to it when it's released. It's the other option. It should be, yes. Right, hold on. Do I want to put a row of these around the edge of this? Would it look good to have the same sort of binding on the side of the smaller section of this? Survey says I think it needs it. I think it needs the second version. Oh, the same one on the smaller bit. Just for that extra bit of consistency. Oh no, True Purple. Did you accidentally find yourself up against one of the groups that's basically going for the sort of PvP flags? I think I know what I mean, but I'm not sure what I said. Too soon. I need a ghast. Come on, Puffy. We've got work to do. Wow. I am out of fences? How did I run out of fences that quick? Don't answer that question. I'm not sure I want to know the answer. PvP. Turn-based. Fake. I know what I meant to say, Taran. Yes, the PvP is PvP. Absolutely correct. You can't fault me. Footy, welcome in. Look, just because it's accurate and completely useless as a statement doesn't mean that it's completely useless. Oh wait, hold on. That might actually be the definition of it. Took the Blues 8 minutes to win. Ouch. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a thunderstorm. Puffy, let's get out of the air. You don't want to be flying aghast in a thunderstorm. There's a bed. Nope. I am not letting a thunderstorm blow me up. Yes, this is in Final Fantasy XIV, the thing I never remember to play. You are building something eminently flammable in the air. Yes, but enough about me. Oh, you mean the airship? Sorry. Actually, that would probably be better. Hindengast definitely makes a great name if it gets on fire regularly. We definitely seem to be going for the name the Hindengast. I should immortalize that somehow. Although at this scale, I think the only way to actually immortalize the name on it is going to be banners. At least I won't accidentally buy 64 banners with the word Hindengast on it. Ah. I need more. I need more. Yeah. Kind of feel like this needs to be one to the left. Shame you can't call it the N by 64. Oh! No. Hey, Mad. Welcome to the mayhem. Available now, everywhere. All the ends. All the time. Doesn't look too bad, but I really need to have the rest of it. And for it to have the rest of it, I need more. More. Just more. Where am I going to get more fence? Geronimo! I can see a tree from here. Sometimes it's easier just to airdrop onto a tree and then chop it down, instead of working your way from the bottom up. I keep thinking that one of these days I should use one of my TNT duper credits and use it for a all tree farm. Shush. I did not mean to chop out the base of that. Let's try that again. For those who are a little bit confused by that statement, I decided to only allow myself one TNT duper for every 500 days in this world. And by 500 days, I mean 500 real-world days. Fortunately, we're currently on year 4. Well, I've been on this server for 3.5 years. So I think we've passed 1,200 days. So I've got a second one. My first one is currently in use as a nether stem farm. And we have a Volbeat in chat for those who might want to try and catch it. Yeah, why not? I may have overdone it on the sticks. I may have overdone it on the fence. No, I haven't. I was about to say, have I overdone it on the fence? No. No, I haven't. There's no way on this planet I've overdone it on the fence. I've still got the other side of this airship to build. there's no way it'll be defenseless. Nicole. There are not 3 other airships. What did I say that's gotten Pixie to go oh my? Because I don't remember saying anything that was an oh my statement. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. Or at least, I've got no idea what you what I supposedly said. Ooh, ah. I've overdone it on the... How's that an oh my? That doesn't make sense. I'm not sure I understand how that one's an oh my.
Got a little Swedish there.
Now, if I'd said something stupid like I've overdone it snorting lines of fence, then that might make more... Yeah, that'll do. Sausage would get it. Look, I'm not in a contest with mythical sausage. No matter how much you lot seem to think I should be. I am innocent. Innocent, I tell you. You're right. Sausage lost that fight a lot. Fnurble. Yes, exactly. Hey, Screw. I don't know why you lot seem to think that I should be in a whole contest with mythical sausage. I'm wondering if it would be better not to put the trapdoors over the top of the fence on the smaller one. What if I just have the fence on this one? Yeah. We are, or at least PG-13 at worst. If you're old enough to get the jokes, then you're old enough to make them. We do try to be family friendly. Not sure which family, but we do try to be. I'm thinking it might be better on this one. Adam's family friendly. If your kids get the jokes, it's not my fault. Exactly. If you're unsure, use an out of context quote. Those are pre-approved. Wow. And the quote's going immediately for the jugular. Or actually, they're going for the head, but... something tells me those two quotes in that sequence seems backwards. fairly sure those are backwards. Right. I need sleep before we end up with suicide shrubberies. I don't even remember that one. And Kibo getting the good one. Embrace the gremlin. Give it a good hug. Remember to feed it after midnight. Nope, wrong direction. The ghasts are over here. Come on, Puffy. We're working on this side of the ship, so you get to be the primary ghast for today. I think we're going to have to do something like this. Where are we? Yeah, this might be where I need stairs. Oddly, I don't think it has. It's one of those strange situations that quote 200 seems to be... it seems to be shy and only show up when asked for. Yeah. Put that there. And what I might do is... I'm thinking I might do it like this. So let's do this. You. At which point I think I need to take out these two. And do this. Rather than these. And actually in this area I probably do want the trapdoors involved. Just to help. Help! Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know, I need someone. I've lost my mind. Duffers are duffers, then better drowned. If duffers not duffers, then won't drown. I'm wondering if I should... Oh, I'm going to regret this thought. For this one, where I'm thinking of not putting the trapdoors on, I wonder if I should be using fence gates more instead of fences. Hey, Ritsu. Welcome in. I'm not sure how this looks at the front. Actually, that's not too bad. It's kind of hard to tell because there's the backside of a ghast in the way. That's not too bad. I think it might need a couple more fence posts, like here. Yeah, that's better. And then maybe one here and one here. Actually, one here, perhaps. That's better. Now that looks like it's being held together. I like that. That's better. That's holding it together nicely. Alright, let's get the fences along the edge here. Ooh, hey, this one's already oxidized. Woohoo! That. Let's bring the camera count around so I can see what I'm doing. Actually, at that point, I might need to follow my lead from the other end and do something a little bit more solid, notably not that. Yes, what would Willikins do? Be more Willikins. At which point, I think I need one of those there, one of those there, and one of those there. Oh, yes. Oh, great. Now I've turned into the dog from the Admiral adverts. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. Have a good work, Lurk Scurry. I think I probably need to do that. And what I might need to do is here. Do I need another ring? That's a shift. Don't shift. Thanks for the lurk, Pixie. I'm trying to figure out if I need... I'm looking at this and thinking, does it need another ring to around the near back to make it look a bit more solid? So sort of somewhere around about here. Should it also have a ring here? Oh, that might just be really nice. It might need to be something a few blocks. Careful, Feg. Let's do... Oh my. Yeah, it needs that to help hold it together a bit better. Actually, should I have done that one block? No, because I think having it off alignment from the other one makes it a bit more sensible, I think, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Math Girl. Welcome in. Oh no, we're at 200. No. I'll just twerk at Math Girl. Since they can't hear me, I'll just twerk at them. I think that makes a heck of a lot of difference to the shape. Right, let's see what this looks like in Pretty's mode. Because I think it is going to look pretty damned good. But first, let's get rid of the darkness. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I don't think I need the copper bars then. I had been thinking copper bars would be needed, but I don't think I need them. Oh, that makes so much difference. You see, that was the thing that I had in mind last week when everybody was like, but how do you know where the edge of these things is? This is what was in mind. I knew I was going to do something like this last week. And I had no way of explaining it. Taran. Attempting to get another hour out of me for stream is probably more than I can cope with. And yes, I know I've done longer streams. Right. So. Where are we with this? We are at the point where I think I know, Screwy. It is my standard wrap-up time. If you got here at this time, it's your fault. Longer streams are treats. But Scots, for the heckin' kids, Scots. This is not a charity stream. This is looking really good. I think you were with Tatsu. I thought everyone was with Taran there. That's for charity and it's in the stream. Nah. Right. Tomorrow we're gonna have to do this section and this section so that we can see what this looks like truly fully awesomeness. Because we're getting to the point where the gas bag of this is looking really, really awesome. And I am loving the way that it's coming together. Now that we've got that definition of the edge. Because that makes so much difference. And I was thinking it would be nice to swap the spruce for copper bars, but actually I think having it as spruce actually makes a lot more sense as a contrast color. So I'm not going to change that. I think I like it more as is. It's really bringing out it's bringing out the color of the gas bag. Now there's a statement. Yeah, I think that's going to work nicely. So let's see what that looks like tomorrow. Once we've gotten a bit more of it done. And of course, it's a Friday tomorrow. It looks good and is functional. Yes. And as I say, I really want to get a lot of this done so that we can then start working on the mooring tower. The way you phrase that, Frauke, makes me think I should basically have like a dozen ghasts floating around the inside once we've built this. Which would be a little bit silly, but fun. Right. That is, however, where I wrap up for the day. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back at back in the air, continuing to work on the ghast bag, which should hopefully be for fun. What I will also say is I am hoping to hang out later today with Professor Sherbert, and I'm trying to remember their stream name. There they are. So let me shout that out. Because they are going to be playing Plate Up, and I'm hoping to hang out with them later. So that should be in about 2 hours or 3 hours. I won't be streaming it, but I suspect that there will be a couple of other people doing so. So I will let you. I will advise you that that is my plan for the evening. They will be playing Plate Up. I haven't gotten to play Plate Up with other people. I want to. So, and I'm in the mood to do so. However, let us figure out somewhere we can send you this evening to carry on the... will I announce it on Discord? Yeah, I'll try and do that, Fig. Yeah. Let's see. Who do we have that we can raid out to? We have a Calvin and a Deep and a Megibite and not a mythical sausage. Before anyone suggests. Professor Sherbert, welcome in. I was just saying I was planning on hanging out with you later today and was leaving people a way of finding you. Excellent. So I was just letting people know where I would be and where you would be. So welcome in. Thank you for joining us just as I wrap up. Sorry. I didn't mean to yell out into the ether and call and summon you. There will be extra chaos they can cause with our mod pack. Oh god, we're all doomed. You're telling that to this lot of gremlins? Really? Oh no. Oh, we're all doomed. Doomed, I tell ya. Oh, goodness. Right. In the interim, I am going to send us... Let us work out where we're going to go. You spy a Sherb, yes. Right. I think we haven't been over to a Deep in a little bit. So let's head over to a Deep Sky Miner, who is a fantastic streamer and is currently on the one-shot server, which is pretty good. Oh no, we can't just ignore this. What are we ignoring now? We can just ignore this. Yes, we can just ignore this. Sorry. I'm losing track of what's going on, which is probably a sign for me to wrap up. As I said, I will be back again tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. Don't be too much of a gremlin. And certainly, please, please, be kind with us later. Don't be too much of a gremlin later. And I will see you all again soon. Bye bye.